Lee, just 24 hours after the game against Barry, were you happy with your side's performance against Avonmouth today?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think it was a mixture of players that probably needed a minute, some that didn't actually could have done maybe a bit of a rest today, but they come and put their experience into the squad, and 6 or 7 under 18 lads that are definitely going to hopefully have bright futures at this club and in the game of football. So it was a bit of a mixed bag that we put together today, but with tremendous respect for Avonmouth, because we know that this is a proper football club. There's some proper people with great football experience attached to the club, and they've got a couple of players that played at a very, very, very good level. So we weren't coming here underestimating any sort of task, and that's why we wanted everyone to be a bit aggressive in terms of what they were doing today. And I felt they carried that out to the letter, and I felt we deserved to win the game, but it was always going to be a tough, well-earned game to win. So we're happy with that.
And a couple of lads played the full 90 minutes today, who obviously played yesterday as well. Obviously, it's a squad game, isn't it? Not all about individuals. But how happy were you that relatively players came out unscathed and they managed to play across 2 games in one day, really?
Definitely, like I say, obviously when you play teams that are a little bit more committed, they were honest. There wasn't nothing that went on here today that you could be unhappy about. But like you say, you're always going to have players there's going to be an intensity about the game. So I had a couple of lads that did have to come through 90 minutes for me after playing the majority of the game yesterday, and to be honest, it's the mark of the player I think we've got in the club at this moment, where they are putting themselves out. They did whatever they've done, dragged themselves out of bed this morning to be at Avonmouth to play this game, and they're going to benefit from that. So I'm happy with the depth that the squad. I've said that time and time again. We've got a good depth to the squad this season, and it's just been shown again with our under 18 players that the squad's even bigger than maybe some people might think at this moment.
And just a word on Lewis. Lee Gilchrist marked his performance with 2 goals today. What did you think of Lewis's game?
Lewis, he was always going to be a bit of a slow burner. I think with Lewis, he does need the odd reminder to motivate him, because there's no question about Lewis's ability. Everyone can see that. I think sometimes it's getting him right and getting him motivated to play, and you might think that should be a given sometimes with players, especially maybe those easier on the eye attack-minded players. They tend to be a little bit more relaxed in their approach, and to be honest with you, I don't want that. I want Lewis to be more I want him to have more intense about what he's doing, because if he does that, he is a match winner. He scored 2 very, very good goals here today. Maybe could have had a third, but his all-round contribution's been good. It's just fitness levels. He's still going through the gears at the moment, but I want Lewis fully fit this season, during the season, because I don't think the last couple of seasons, even though they've been interrupted with the COVID and the pandemic that we had to live through, I don't think he's been fully fit, and hopefully we're going to see a fully fit Lewis Gilchrist this season. That means that he's going to be our player, not the pick.
A few days off now, Lee, and then back in training for Westfields on Saturday. What can we expect from that match?
Well, Westfields from Hereford are a very good side. We played them either last year or the year before in a pre-season friendly. They go long periods unbeaten. They go deep into the FA Vaz, and we know that it is a proper football club as well. That we've deliberately chosen our friendlies to give us hard tests. This was a hard test. Okay, there's a gap in the divisions, but we knew the day after it was always going to be one of those that we needed to be at it with. And next weekend it'd be another hard test. It'd be another side, maybe not at the standard of Barry Town, but there won't be 2 beneath that we know we got to be fully at it with, and hopefully we'll get a lot out of the game like we have done in the games we played so far.